Hi everyone, it's Witchy Stitchers.
I'm Charmaine.
And I'm Morgan.
I gotta get used to where I look. The camera's
It's over
different.
here.
It's over there. But I want to look there. I'm so confused. So, what is number 88? Today is what is today?
Today is the 6th.
Today's I was supposed to read the paper. Can you tell them how to practice? Anyway.
Jinx, stop eating ice cubes.
I'm sorry, she was eating the cat this morning, so no. Maybe she ate and now she needs something with her meal. I don't know.
Also, I found Dobby flutes down on the floor.
Body parts.
And she got in a fight with both.
Anyway, so we have not come to irritate you since August?
July. No.
I thought we did one just before you left. It's been
Hold on. Let's...
She's gonna look.
August 7th.
Told ya. So we are back for a few weeks because somebody's gracing us with our presents home from school.
Yes.
See, I feel like I'm looking like over here. Like I'm looking there. And so like I'm looking there. I'm so confused.
Welcome back to the confusion.
Did you miss this? So we have a few whips, a few finishes.
She has most of them, I only have 2.
That are at the end. Do you want to say hi?
Don't make her cry.
You? Can they can
They
see
see
the
a
nose. Yeah, they can see the nose. Because apparently we were busy with football. I just realized I need to finish my chili when we get done.
I was wondering why there wasn't any meat floating in there.
I put pinto beans in the crock and now I need to finish it to have actual chili for supper tonight because it's special.
And it's going to snow, so it's cold.
Yeah.
And it's chilly weather. No, it ain't gonna snow. It's just cloudy.
So is it chilly weather or is it just chilly? But on both.
Snoopy, that's enough. You're bumping the table.
Quit, you're gonna make these people seasick and we didn't tell them to get Dramamine.
And you're gonna break my phone, so knock it
Don't
off.
break the phone. So anyway, the pictures of the finished stuff. So I'm trying to remember, there was one cross stitch.
And a lot of quilts. And a box of chocolates.
Yeah, and a box of chocolates. That's the little mini quilts that I do. And there's 7 quilts, 8 quilts. There's a bunch of quilts at the end. So if you don't want to listen to this ridiculous banter about chilly weather.
What's the name of this video?
Chilly weather? That works. But you have to make sure to spell it right.
Okay, autocorrect.
I know. What can I say? This is a ducking mess. Anyway, so we have a few whips to show you. I have not, so I stitched monogamously minus like 3 times. Don't start yelling already. On a project that was for one of my teen moms. And I finished it Sunday, the day of the 11th hour, so to speak. Actually, it was like the
10th hour.
The like 4 hours before kind of thing. And that picture is at the end, and she is a nurse, so that is why that was her gift. The reason she got a cross stitch instead of the quilt was because I had made her a quilt last year. Our sons are in the same grade, so they're juniors. So again, she got a quilt last year. So, and she has her finish to show because she's awesome. I just give my stuff away.
Well, mine's gonna be given. Both of these have been given away technically.
Technically, yeah. So, do you want to show that one too?
Yeah, you want to help me?
So, like, we can make a mark across the screen.
All right, back to the screen. All right.
Now who's driving the struggle bus?
Okay, so I started these guys right before I left. I had gotten a toy per se from the Goodwill, I think, and it is a multi-applicator for the resins, and it worked really well because this would have taken me forever with these faces. This is hers now.
Because I love peanuts. I love everything Snoopy. But I love
There's
this.
a handful more that I need to do. I found the Snoopy house, but they made it pink instead of red. So I'm going to
Couldn't
buy red
I was gonna
resins
say,
and
can't you
do it
buy
that
the
way.
red ones?
Yeah, I'm going
Because
to.
I remember you showed them to me at Joann's.
Yeah. I'm going to let her
She's
pick
the
out the
diamond
red.
painter. I'm not.
I think Mom would
It's
enjoy it.
complicated to me. Like, it would confuse me. Just saying. Shut up and show your face.
So,
Some things have not changed, folks. Welcome back to the chaos.
my friend Kim in the Netherlands, her holiday was yesterday and today.
Yes.
And we sent each other Christmas presents. It's going to be late. Sorry. But anyway.
Did she watch us?
Yes, she does actually.
Hi.
At least. Poe, chill.
The craziest
Good
strong
grief.
amongst the furry ones today. You can tell the weather's coming in.
Anyway, I don't know if she's watching us right now because she's busy with school too.
Well, she can't be watching us right now because we're filming this right now. This is not Spaceballs, so you can't like stop it in the middle.
So, Mom bought me the Seahorse Quirky Quakers.
Many moons ago.
Yes, a while
Moons
ago.
Yes.
And ironically, they face each other.
Words are hard. No alcohol involved, I promise. It's all lattes.
Dobby.
There's a latte problem.
No, you're just being puniful.
Quit. You're going to make people quit watching us. Wah, wah, wah.
Anyway,
Best.
they face each other. And so I made this one for her. We have not been able to find the other thread that I need because apparently everybody is stitching these things. I don't blame you, they're adorable. I have 13 more waiting to be purchased because they are so adorable. Anyway.
Who needs food, right?
Not me. Anyway. Oh, stop picking up the variegation.
Oh, thicka doodles.
Okay, whatever. Anyway. This, I used
So cute.
luau.
Yes.
Yes. And so,
I always think of the second Grease movie.
yes. So this is just a chunk of, Mom actually did a peacock for me on this fabric.
I did.
And
John
I got the
Elliott's-
leftover.
John Elliott's black work.
Yes.
Peacock.
So, the seahorse
And I
appropriately
don't
went
even
on.
remember where I got it. I think
eBay?
I found it. I was gonna say I think I got it online.
I don't know.
That might have been some that I got from that gal in Wyoming too.
I know you've had it for a while.
Oh yeah, at least a decade.
Yeah. Anyway, it was
So-
stitched up really quickly. I started it yesterday morning and I got it done last night.
She's awesome.
Unintentionally. When there's no backstitch in these things, they go up fast.
Backstitch is kind of the bane of existence. Or at least for me it is.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of backstitch. So,
Yeah.
chill.
Jeez. There's birds out here on the
Oh, there's a woodpecker out here on the deck, and she wants to eat
So
it.
this summer we had to get a new deck because the deck that was on this house was over 30 years old. And we went out to grill in
June. I just got home from work.
June or
so-
July. And the support beam underneath the deck, so there's two duplexes that are connected by
The deck.
the deck. And the support beam that goes, that went underneath it, broke in half. Like literally broke in half. The lady that lives in the other duplex, she couldn't even go out her sliding glass door. Like it had completely caved in. There was probably about a 2.5 foot drop. And then it went down into the dirt and then it went clear down the full height of the duplex, which is, 2 stories. And so we had a little bit of trouble finding a contractor, and then they found a contractor, and then there was some delay there. I don't know if it was a material issue or other job issues. I'm not for sure what transpired. I just know that
It took a while. They didn't get it done till after I left.
Yeah, it was September when they got it done.
Yeah.
Was it September? Yeah, it was in September when they got it done. And they had to change how the deck is now. The old one was
shorter.
10 foot tall. This one's 8 foot tall. And it's really nice. I mean, they did a great job, but by it being shorter, the birds will...
And there's no support beam across, so the squirrels can't scream.
They can't jump, which is hilarious to watch because they'll try to jump and the dogs will try to catch them. Snoopy had one's tail right after everything was finished. He got away, but it was very comical. The squirrel wasn't laughing. He was actually chattering angrily at me while I was cackling like a chicken. Anyway, but we can see the birds, and so they'll fly from the neighbor's bird feeder over and they'll set on the railing here. And Dobby can see them better because it's lower. And so she will literally sit and chatter at them for
She's been in here since I started getting ready for this.
So there's 3 minutes or whatever of bird talk. Anyway.
Projects.
I don't think they came to listen to cat stories.
Oh no, I think they come for the cat amusement. And I would pick her up except for I choose life and want
She'll
my skin
scream like
intact.
a mashed cat. Oh, that was bad.
Show your freaking project.
I am on a roll today. Okay, so
Somebody's had her cat.
I started this one in. I've had 2 pots. I've been up since 1:30 this morning. 1:44 to be exact. Because Preston's on snow shift. So I'm just... It's like nap time.
I don't think you
What
have a
time
cover
is it?
picture.
It is almost 10 o'clock.
Well, while I'm writing papers, you can go take a nap.
I don't have... I have a picture. Okay, so I don't remember which one of us found this on Etsy.
You did, and yes, it was on Etsy.
And I don't even know who it's by.
Should be.
She's bossy. Yeah.
It's by Roscoe Maria.
Yeah. Anyway, it was on Etsy. And of course, we all know how obsessed with Van Gogh I am.
Excuse you.
Okay, we are. I'm sorry. So anyway, I started this one. I'm pretty sure I started it in February.
No, you couldn't have. I wasn't home in February. You started this over the summer. Because I
When
bought
started
it.
I'll look it up. Anyway, so one of us, I can't remember if it was her or I, dyed this fabric. And it was too small. After it shrunk down and everything, it was too small for the piece that it was originally dyed for. So we ended up putting it in a drawer, saving it. And so when I decided to start this project, you know, I asked Dalton, I said, well, what color should we use, whatever. And I mean, obviously this is on white. I said, no, let's not do white. So we went through the stash, was looking, and he was like, hey, how about this one? And so we did a floss toss, and it matches perfect. And I love it. I love, it's more purple than it's showing
the
up.
light's washing it out.
But this is what I have done. So originally I only had 20 stitches done on it. I basically had to start. And so I decided that I'm going to try to get this done for Preston for Christmas. We'll see.
It's a lot of stitching, Mom.
I know. But that would be a cool Christmas present. And it's only, I literally have 20 days. Insert Kermit eye roll from Offspring. I don't know. I'm going to try.
Here's what she's not telling you. Dalton is still in school. I still have 2 weeks of school to complete.
She's online this 2 weeks.
I don't have to be in class right now, and I don't have
In
finals.
person. Yeah.
So,
Rain on my party.
so since I don't like Van Gogh, I can't even fit it in the freaking frame here. All I have, can you hold this corner, please?
Why are you so demanding?
Please, thank you.
God.
All I have left is a cypress tree and 1 blue. So I've got 5 colors left, and it's all right over here. So.
And you have this in cross stitch, or is this the one you bought me to do in cross stitch?
This is a cypress tree, so I'm pretty sure this is the one that you have. No, this is a wheat field.
This is the wheat field. The cypress tree, the tree is
in the middle. I hope we bought this one. Because I had the wheat field with the crows that I'm stitching on.
I don't have to look. And to answer everybody's question, so I started this on the 29th of July because that was the day that Van Gogh died. Was it 132nd anniversary of his death? So
Well then.
it was in July that I started it.
Yes. Alright,
So yes, we're obsessed with Van Gogh.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Also, I plan on finishing this tonight. Because I want it done.
I hate overachievers. Just driving me.
I've also had that thing going for 2 years now.
Okay, Becky, whatever you say. All right, so.
You want to explain the elephant in the room now?
Oh yeah, we'll talk about the elephant in the room. And the cross stitch too.
Stop eating my stitching! Jeez.
Okay, so I have to take this apart because, doohickeys and emerald and the green thingies. There's issues here. Okay.
If I make even more of a Kermit paste, I'm going to turn into that freaking frog.
Rid of. Okay, so this is the picture. This picture is finished. 13 and a half by, no, that's the wrong one.
You're looking at the little one.
I'm looking at the little one. I don't have the measurement for the little one. Do you, or the big one, do you? Let's see.
14
Those are the
count.
small ones.
No. 81 by 81. This was the full.
Well, whatever 189 inches.
I don't know.
Maybe that's right. Maybe it is 13 and a half, and because we went over anyway. So I'm stitching along, and I get over to here, and I go, something's not right. And so I count it. I am essentially 19 stitches short of having enough to finish said project. So I have not decided what I'm going to do yet, because if you look at this essentially takes me to this row right here. So this is what I'm short, is these 2 rows, which is again 19 stitches. If I go clear to the edge, I'm going to end up finishing in the middle of this one, which is going to look wonky. But if I decide to go ahead and go all the way and attach fabric to make up my shortcomings, it's going to look wonky. So I have not decided what I'm going to do yet. I want to finish this for Preston because this is his birthstone. I have
Oh my gosh.
clear to the bottom and then as far over as I could go without, interrupting another block. It's going to look fine, but I'm going to know that I messed up. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I don't want to restart it because, like I said, I almost have this. Well, I think I do have.
You have almost a page finished.
I think the page was like these right in here. Because what I ended up doing is that I would pick up a color and I would sew on it and sew on it, all the way down because I wanted to see how long it was. And there's enough fabric on this to leave myself framing room to cut this off so I've got the same fabric, same stitch width, all that kind of stuff, to put it over here. And I do know how to attach it. When I first started sewing, like almost 30 years ago now, I had made a mistake like this, but it was on a very small piece. And so I was able to tack it down, stitch it down, hem it, fold it over. And by putting it in the frame, you couldn't really tell unless you got up to the picture and really scrutinized it. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't decided. I wanted to get this done for his birthday this year. Well, next year in May. I don't know if it's going to happen just because I will need to deal with that. And this is a full coverage. I think it's 38,000 and some stitches, I think is the count. Whatever 189 twice is.
Little, what are you?
The cat's in my backpack from the gym. A mess. Anyway, so that's where I got to a mess. I love this piece. I love this color palette. And I'm not even a green person, but I really, really like this one. So I don't know what I'm going to do. She's got the exact same problem.
I do. So she caught it before I finished the page. Thank God. She called me and she's like, Morgan, what are you doing right now?
And we would have been fine. Okay, so here's the deal. So see this selvage right here? Okay,
we gave ourselves an inch.
We always give ourselves 2 inches though for framing.
I have an inch on mine.
So an inch, that's 2 inches. If I would have started this, or we would have started this right up against the selvage, we probably...
And then we could have matted it and nobody would have known the wiser.
Well, that's still, yeah, that's 9 stitches. That would have been the difference. So, anyway.
Moral of the story, make sure you have the right side of the fabric.
Well, and like I said, this is the first time that I have done this since I started sewing.
Well, I remember when we started, we said it was going to be tight.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was going to be short. And I think what we did was we said we needed to start at the selvage, and we didn't.
Well, yeah, because we wanted framing room, because we had no idea how we wanted to finish it.
Exactly.
So, that being said,
anyway,
I decided I'm going to finish the square, well, rectangle, because I'm over into page 2 now, over here, and then this is the bottom of page 1. I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to have her make me a new bag for this project specifically, with this as the pretty. And I'm going to do this mini on 18 count, which will make it a little itty bitty 4x4 square.
cute.
So,
Very cute.
yes.
Very cute. So yeah, that was our conundrum that we ran into this fall. And the only reason that I even came across it is because I was taking it with me when I was waiting for Dalton after football practice. And I got to looking at it and I'm like, something just didn't feel right. So I got home that night from football practice and I measured it and it didn't measure right. And I was like, okay. So then I actually counted it, and at that point I wasn't nowhere near that far over. And yeah, so anyway, we'll figure it out. Like I said, worst case scenario, I have to sew the side arm. Worst case scenario, I don't finish that side.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. So far for the year, I have, what did I tell you I had? 14 finishes?
16.
I think it's 14. Because I was 7 short.
Yes, that is 14.
So I had 14 finishes, counting the one that I just finished for my friend. Last year I finished 21. The year before I finished 22. I don't know if I can finish 7 stitches and get Preston's heart done this year. It's going to be tight. But I went through, and this is going to kind of go hand in hand with the plans that we've got. Well, I've got. We have 2 very diverse plans for next year because of everything that's going on. But I decided that I would pick up some of the stuff that I'm very, very close to finish, like within, what do we say, like 2 or 3 days of, and try and knock them out between now and the end of the year, along with my Van Gogh. And one of them that I've had for, I don't even remember when I started this.
20.
Was it in 20? That's right, it was a Mania start, wasn't it? Yeah. So anyway.
No, it wasn't Mania. You started working on it when I was working at the aquarium. There's a travel piece. Because you would work on it, yeah. Because you would work on it when you were sitting with the fish and I was at work.
Okay. Anyway, it's a bee kind sampler. And this was a piece of fabric that I had dyed for something else, which I don't even remember what I dyed it for now.
Don't ask me.
And I absolutely love that palette on there. So that is how far that I have got. I had a little bit done. You can actually see it on our Facebook page. Nowhere near as much as is done now. Put quite a bit in the last 2 days. I worked on it yesterday for quite a bit, and then I worked on it early this morning. I ran out of 926, and I only have 926 in one of the project of 113.
I have it in every water piece I'm doing.
Seriously?
Right now.
That's so crazy.
Literally, when you said you didn't want it, I have like 5. Take one of them.
But anyway, we have to go in tomorrow to take care of some other stuff and pick up some frames.
I was like, I gotta get my framed.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll step into Hobby Lobby and pick up a skein for it so I can finish up the blues. But my goal is to try and get that done here in the next day or two. Because again, it's been languishing in the waiting to be done pile. And now I'm really curious when I started it. So I'm going to look it up while you yap.
Alright, so what I printed off is unfortunately not up to date because I got the most recent one when I flew out to come home. So I haven't worked on these guys since I left, but that's been since we did our last video. And
I started this on Christmas Day in 19.
so that's why I remember you having it at the aquarium because I was working.
You had just started your capstone stuff.
Yeah.
So you were right. So anyway.
Anyway, squirrel.
Yes.
I messed up my little girl hedgehog. And no, I did not frog out those 1,000-something stitches. I got out the counting pins and I counted. Because I'm that psychopath. Anyway, so this is the up-to-date picture. This little metalhead hedgehog, who I love. He's the most recent one. And then we have our Christmas guy right here. Which means I need to sit down and reprint this. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Not really up to date anyway, but this is where I'm at. So, damn, you can actually really see it in this.
What, the mistake?
Yep.
No, it's fine. It's one line.
It's 3. Anyway, Mr. Blue Hedgehog has been started.
It's fine. Besides, it makes it unique to you. Not when I'm drinking.
Hedgehogs.
Not when I'm drinking. What is it you said the other day? My dude. So
Dalton and I were...
So she and Dalton are having this conversation. For those of you new to the channel, Dalton is my son.
And my pest of a little brother.
And so he's talking. I don't even remember what the conversation was about. But anyway, and then she looks at him so seriously and she's like, my dude. And I'm like, what the hell is my dude? Like when you're 5 and you go, my duty, but not my dude. I can't get past that. Like, I've been dreaming about that. Like, I dreamed about her and she's in a conversation and every time she goes to talk to me and say Mom or Charlene or whatever, she's like, my dude. My dude. Just, no. Okay, the last thing I worked on, and I am so behind, so don't
Same.
judge. What? Yeah, so you guys know that I was doing the temperature walkies. And I got behind in September because we got busy with football. So for those of you that don't know, excuse me, for the last 2 years, for my dude, I have been the team dinner coordinator for my son's football team. And that was why the quilts were made, because those were gifts for parents and friends and whatnot with the group. But anyway, for my dudes. That's going to stick with me all day. We should name this Chilly Chilly My Dudes.
My dudes, it's chilly, chilly weather.
My dudes, it's chilly, chilly weather. I love it. Good job. So anyway, I did not stick with my stitching every night because there were many, many, many nights that we got home very late. In doing the planning and the organization and everything for the team dinners, there were days that I don't remember.
Why is my door shut?
I don't remember sleeping. And it was just a really crazy season, and a lot of things went down this season that I think a lot of us knew going into was going to happen, but I think we secretly hoped that it wouldn't. And so, by that being said, there wasn't a whole lot of stitching time.
Neither was there time for Jinx's nose to heal from Dobby's claws.
So I just went in and kept track of my temperatures, and I worked on them for like 89 stitches last week, and I need to get back on track because, you know, today is the 6th and, you know, year end. So, but I am halfway through the year, so I think I actually am up to October. Like October 1st, I think is what I ended up getting myself caught up to. I have to go back and look. But anyway, these are my walkies. And because these were same colors, I jumped, which I normally wouldn't do, but the
And
thread
she ended
was
up
on
having
there.
to frog.
And then I had to frog because, you know, can't count. I still need to finish this cul-de-sac and then do the back stitching on it. And then, like I said, I need to finish.
There's back stitching on this?
Well, you can see like the little the cracks
the
in the
sidewalk.
sidewalk, or yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, and then there's back stitch on the fire hydrant, and then up in here, I think.
Isn't there another
Maybe.
squirrel?
No, there's a bone right here. Yeah.
Cute.
So this is something else that needs to be done this year, so I'm hoping that that will be another finish. We still have not, I think with Absolution, I think we have a pretty good plan.
I was saying, I'm bouncing two things around right now.
But with Absolution, I think I'm bouncing between the temperature butterflies that Morgan done, and I'm bouncing between
Temperature Quaker.
the Quaker that Sarah has. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do. I like them both a lot, and this is the last year that I'm going to get to do one because 24 Dalton graduates.
And I do too.
Well, yeah, but with him graduating and going to college, there's a 90% chance that we're going to be moving because we're staying where we are because of the kids' school. You know, the area that we live in, there's a really good school there, and we don't want to leave until he graduates. Once he graduates, then we can move and go on our merry way, and wherever Preston can get a transfer with his job. So I don't want to start something and go through May here and then finish it in, you know, Timbuk3 kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway.
I'm kind of in the same exact boat because I don't know if I want to do one next year, or if I do one, it's going to be something easy. Because I'm a senior next year.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of in the same boat. I did it last year with the flowers. I was here and then I ended up out in Kansas.
Well, see, next year we would do one. So for 23 we would do one.
Well, no, but I've done that jump, and it's...
Oh, yeah. It would be for 24 that I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I wouldn't be able to, I just don't want to.
Well, I don't know if I would do one until I would get settled.
Right. Which I totally agree with.
I don't know where I'm going after I graduate. I have an idea. Anyway, butterflies.
Butterflies.
I am behind as well. I am pathetically behind. I finished August last time I worked on this thing.
Okay, I thought you told me you finished August.
I did. I had the bodies up to November stitched.
Well, that's a good thing. It's very pretty.
Now, here's the issue. I can't center to save my soul. This is all there is. Like those 3 rows, that's it.
Did you see what I did on Lori's?
Yes.
So I centered this piece that I just finished. That is at the end of the video. And it ended up being 4 by 7. But I used this ginormous piece of fabric.
Yeah. Can't center to save our souls. Also, Kansas, I'm over you. I am over it. This is September. Ow. And it's still 90 degrees.
That was karma for this
Cousin
one.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Guess what?
There's a pin there.
Yeah, it's a very sharp one too. Anyway, moral of the story, Kansas needs to chill out. They have chilled out. It's still in the 60s and it's still cold.
You don't have to go back until January. Calm down.
March is the coldest month in Kansas. You realize that, right?
Any time in Kansas is too much for me. I can't handle Kansas.
Well, lucky you. It's 1 more year and then you have to go back.
I don't care if I ever go back to Kansas.
What, you still gotta pick me up for something?
Well, that's just because I like you.
Oh, no, you want us to do better.
Yeah, that too.
And somebody who buys you coffee.
Coffee buddy. Went to the gym, worked out, burned a ton of calories, went to the coffee house, bought coffee and a muffin and got all the calories back.
Yep, that's how the gym works.
How the gym works. So, moving forward. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
I don't have mine because it's still at school because I'm a dummy and forgot to pack it.
It's so pretty. I get to
And
start.
it jingles.
It's got all kinds of crap in there. I keep breaking these little doodads off. See, it's like a 4-year-old missing its teeth. It's a 1st grader on steroids. It has a bell, and then there's something else.
There's a Lego over here. It's
yeah,
a
there's
frog. Or no, it's a butterfly or a flower. I had the frog.
Yeah. So there's just all kinds of crap in there. Anyway, I'll get to start a new one, which I haven't decided. I've got a whole drawer. I have 4 different ones that we got in a bucket.
I bought they were like 50% off after Christmas.
Yeah. So I don't know what design I'm going to do for next year, but
I don't think you'll like doing mine because it just creates a oval ball. It doesn't form to the.
Really?
No.
And I'm almost to 100,000 stitches for the year. I think I'm at 98,300 and something, or 400 and something.
Nice.
I don't know. I will hit 100,000 before year end unless I die today, which I don't plan on because I have laundry to do. So death will have to wait. Imagine the Grim Reaper standing there. Okay, fold your underwear and then we'll go.
Do you want coffee before we go too?
Sure. Okay, so what are your plans moving forward?
Finishing the diamond painting tonight. Working on my butterfly. Plural.
Plural.
And
Because words.
school. Because I have to do winter classes this year. Who just texted me?
I don't know. Who is it?
The library. So that's the plan for now. Because I want to get those fluttery things done.
So, my plans for next year. What are you doing, Pearl?
Hi,
You
baby.
want to come say hi? Come here. You can come say hi.
Not you.
No, Jinx, not you. So anyway, I have been bouncing around. And when I say I've been bouncing around, it has been, how does Ringo say it? There's been something that's been bouncing around in my frontal lobe. That's what he says. Since last night, because that's when we decided to talk about this.
Well, I kind of gave her food for thought, and she's been gnawing on said bone since then.
'Cause that's what I do. But, okay. We all know me. I am currently, unless I've miscounted or didn't write something down, stop that. I am at 113 webs. And what I have been thinking about, thanks to she who buys me coffee, is
Yeah.
doing another year of no starch. And I said I would never do that again because that was hard. Like, that was that was seriously driving the struggle bus for me. But I think that is something that I'm going to seriously entertain, is putting a huge dent. Hi. Put a huge dent in my whips. I don't know if I will be as strict with myself as I was last year when I done it.
20.
Was it 20? No, it was 21.
No, it was in 20 because I was working and then I broke our deal.
20. I thought it was 21. I thought it was last year.
Oh, I haven't been that big R for over a year now.
Whenever it was. I don't remember. No, it wasn't either. It was in 21 because 20 is when I started all of the...
No, 21 is when you started all the hearts.
No, I started all the hearts in February. As in this year, as in 22.
I don't know what year it is.
And she judges me. So anyway...
I have a fluffy baby.
We digress. So I'm thinking about doing that. I don't know. I've got, obviously, oh my gosh, I only have 3 weeks to come up with a plan.
Here's the plan. Work on your house. Get projects done. End of story.
Oh, and then the other thing she told me is that I should do... So last year I didn't do the 100-day challenge. And I don't know why. Why didn't I do the 100-day challenge? I don't know. Oh, I do too know why. Because my eye.
Yep, that's right.
Because I had to have
You
eye
just
surgery.
punched him.
I'm so sorry. Animal abuse on live film. I love my kitty. I love my kitty. Anyway,
no.
he's like, no, Mom does not love me. Anyway, I'm thinking about, well, at her suggestion, I still have to go finish getting my chili done because it hasn't been done since I've been sitting here doing this. We're at 42 minutes. Nobody broke in and made my chili for me.
Well, if you teach the dogs how to cook, that would happen.
Jinx would eat them all. And then dogs and beans. No.
Especially that dog.
How should I say that? My dude. No.
I said it one time and now she will not let me forget about it.
It was funny. She was so serious the way she said it. She was like, I can't even do it. My dude. Like, so serious. And I'm just going.
First of all, I did not make it sound like that.
You did.
Listen, dummy.
And he responded. Like,
of course he responded.
Like, of course I'm a dude. Well, I mean,
next I'll call him something else and we'll see if he responds.
you do call him that and he still responds. My phone is ringing. So anyway, I'm thinking
you have
about...
a leaf in your floof.
She suggested that. So, was this summer? We started the 100 Owls.
Yes.
By,
A Forest Embroidery.
what she said. And so I thought...
What's she doing?
At her suggestion, every day I do an
You
owl.
want it down?
And of course there's motifs and there's like pine trees and there's... We should have brought it so we could have showed a picture of it. Anyway, thinking about doing that for the 100-day challenge, which I thought was really awesome.
I don't know if I'll be partaking because school.
Yeah. And then what was the other thing that I thought about doing?
I sat her down and made her count off how many projects she can finish in a week and how many projects she can finish in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And it came up with over half of her projects.
No, not quite half. We came up with scissors. We
It
came
was
up
right
with,
behind my...
Yes.
Y'all saw that, right? Listen, my dude.
It only counts if it connects.
Stupid.
Oh no, there's the piece of hair on the floor.
What?
Oops. Gotcha. So anyway.
Come on.
I know, right?
I'm going to let these freeze
So-
out.
I came up with, I went back through it this morning and I came up with 24 7 days to allow myself a week to finish.
That's
these
a lot less than
24.
our 30 that we had.
31.
Don't let Dalton hear that number.
I went back through because she made me a sticky note.
Where is my sticky note?
Oh.
She lost my sticky note. There it is.
Anyway, I went back through and I looked at the pictures of the actual progress that I had on those. It'd be tight. But she had a really good idea. So like this week, spin the 7-day or
Wheel
the
of
week
death.
wheel. And the next week, or when I get that done, why did you have to yawn? I was fine until you yawned. It's your fault. And then when I get that one done, then do the 14-day wheel. But then to complicate this, I also have this list of things that have motifs on them. So like the hearts of the kingdom, individual hearts. Listen, Kermit, knock it off. And like on my festive frosting, I have, cupcakes. I would like to finish one motif, one. Do you see the struggle here? Do you see why 113 is maybe a little excessive?
All right, Mother. Do you see why being
I like my dude better. Mother sounds so British, and I no.
You don't want your roots to come out right now?
I don't. No.
All right, well, too bad. Listen, if you do no starts, you can get almost all those done. And then you can start another 100.
I can't get all of these done. Do you know how many Hades I have?
That's not like a personal problem. Because I've got 13.
I don't even know how many Hades I have. That would be a whole nother series of counting. Actually, I think I do have a list of my full coverages in here somewhere.
Why are you out of frame?
I'm hiding my cynicism. Talk. I need to look. I think I actually have a list of those.
The sad part is that I do need to make a new list because what are you doing now, Fluff Bucket?
He's judging us is what he's doing. He's like,
my cat and his pretty blue eyes.
see, he doesn't judge. He just does the whole blinky thing with his eyes. Luna would sit there and be like,
and he has a beauty mark, so then it's just like,
yeah, he's got that whole Liz Taylor thing going on.
Last night his eyes got so, like, his pupils were non-existent. He looked like a freaking snake.
That's what crack, aka catnip, will do to said felines.
Except for he hadn't had any last night. Unless there was some down here on the floor.
Maybe it was, what do they call that? Those vitamins that's delayed absorption or...
I am hearing a load of BS that I'm not ready for right now.
Flosstube is going to censor us if we don't be good. We're almost at an hour. These people are bored. Do you have any other plans to share?
Maybe work on some more corkies. I have another diamond painting I want to start. I bought her an iris that I'm going to do for her. And that one is not full coverage, so it should go up a lot faster.
I thought it was. We have some special felines. That's all I'm going to say. And she's like...
And her tail is just...
It's like a goose runs over a grave when she does that. She's just...
It's like she has to shear off the rest of the demons.
I know, right?
Dobby is a tourist cat. Dobby is literally half in and half out.
Literally. Half in and half out.
And
there she goes.
There she goes. And she'll run down the hallway with her tail directly up.
She looks like a squirrel. You know how when squirrels or chipmunks run across the road? And you always wonder why that's not the reason that they get hit, is because they put that tail up and it's that air draft, and so it slows them down and the car's like...
Her and Luna both do it.
Oh, they're both glaring at me now.
Hi,
Do you want to say
Flossie.
hi to the people? No. Okay, never mind. Moving on. I went down to touch him. He's like,
Yeah, you don't touch these cats.
all right, I think we've irritated them enough.
I think so.
Are we coming back next week? We should. We should irritate them every week that you're home.
Do we gonna come back on Sundays like we used to?
Sundays are so busy.
With what? Football?
Football, grocery day.
I thought that was Saturday.
Dad likes to sleep in on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
And we could do it when Dalton's working because he usually works on Sundays.
Okay.
Just saying.
I see you.
Or we could do it when nobody's home to judge us for.
Is Donna still 410s?
Yes.
We can do it Monday after we get back from the gym. Oh, wait. Yes. Wait.
My dude, make up your mind.
I have, excuse me, 2 take-home finals. Literally, they consist of papers.
Why do we do air quotes?
What is that from?
Remember some movie of the trillion we've watched.
Because technically, it's not a final. But technically, it's the final.
And then when you do that, don't you feel like you need a pin? Like, I feel like, okay, cowboys and aliens. Okay, and remember the close-up of the alien?
Oh, God, no.
That's what, air quotes, aliens.
I just got an image of Resident Alien that I did not want.
Okay.
Yeah, I would stay out there if I were you.
It's safer out there, Jinxie. Anyway. All right, are we done?
I think so.
I think we irritated them enough. They've already turned us off.
I would say if my tablet doesn't crash doing this, then...
I was going to invite a few of our new friends to watch this, but they're going to be like, oh dear God.
This is the crazy that they don't see.
This is why we're not friends. Anyway, oh, she ran in there to hit the tree. Anyway, all right. Good? Good. All right, so we will come at you next week with hopefully some progress. Hopefully I'll have a few more quilts done for parents that weren't able to make it to the banquet. And we'll give them to them at a later time. And I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so have a good day. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Brush your teeth. Eat your vegetables. I don't know what else. And just remember, be kind. Bye, guys.
Bye.